And field. Katherine Switzer was the first lady to officially run in the Boston Marathon back in 1967, so she has seen this sport come a long way. Marty, first of all, let's talk about the competition itself. Everybody's aware of the duel between Joan Benoit and Grete Waitz. What about that head-to-head confrontation and some of the others we'll see today?
Well, I think that everyone in the world respects both of those runners, and it'd be hard to give either of them an edge coming into this race. Grete Waitz has dominated women's running in the world for the last 10 years, and she won the World Championships last year in Helsinki. Joan Benoit was not in Helsinki, but earlier in the year had set a world record in Boston, and she still holds that world record. And Joanie Benoit has proven to have such mental capabilities that no one would bet against her chances. There's a new factor in the race now. Ingrid Christensen came within 17 seconds of Joan Benoit's world record back in May in London. Since that time, she set a world record on the track at 5,000 meters, and since she had a child a year ago, she has improved drastically. She's been improving in her last 5 marathons, so Ingrid, also of Norway, seems to be the new factor. The three of those all grew up in somewhat cool climates, so the heat, if it does heat up, could become a factor, and maybe there would be a surprise, someone who has grown up in the hot weather.
And we took a look at the weather just a couple of moments ago. As you can see, the fog still rolling in, so it appears to be pretty cool, at least at the outset. All right, Katherine, as far as this race is concerned, it's, as I mentioned before, it's something to go from a race of less than a mile is the longest in Olympic history to one of more than 26 miles.
That's right, Al. This is a very, very historic day. It is the first ever women's Olympic marathon, and that's saying a lot. You know, 15 years ago, most people didn't think women were even capable of running 26 miles, 385 yards, and here they are in the Olympic Games. I think in many ways it's a social revolution. It's certainly much more than just having another event included in the Games format for women, and I think after the exposure and the inspiration that this race is going to give, we're going to see a great future for women's sports.
All right, the start of the race coming up shortly, and out at Santa Monica